Hey everyone, welcome to Explain America. I'm Carmine Sabia. Thank you for joining us. Before we get started, if you could please like, comment, share, and subscribe. It really helps a small channel like ours out, especially with the way things are with the social media system trying to keep us down. There's not many people on television as contemptible to the current conservative movement as Whoopi Goldberg. The actress and comedian is a frequent opponent of both President Donald Trump and conservatives in general. She has waxed poetic on topics from telling the bishop of Nancy Pelosi's parish that he has no business telling her she can't get communion, to way crazy theories on abortion and abortion rights and comparisons that she makes, to just this year some anti-Semitic comments that got her in a lot of hot water. But this week on The View, her guest was Karine Jean-Pierre, the White House press secretary. And when she was on, an interesting exchange happened. Jean-Pierre was talking about Lindsey Graham. And if you don't remember, Lindsey Graham had proposed a 15-week abortion ban in the United States. That would be a national ban on all abortions after 15 weeks. Of course, that got a lot of people up in arms, especially on the left. Who believe that abortion should be free and easy and whenever they want it. Now, I don't think politically it was the smartest idea for Lindsey Graham to say that. And I think the Supreme Court was pretty clear that it should be a state's issue and that each state should decide for itself. Which is why even if they codify abortion, if they were to win the House and the Senate, and they were to codify Roe, as they keep talking about, it would still probably get struck down by the same Supreme Court for the exact same reasons. They said it should be a state's issue, so federalizing it is not going to change their mind. That being said, Goldberg was asked, why Lindsey Graham's opinions had changed on things like marriage equality. And that, what marriage equality is gay marriage, essentially. Gay people being allowed to get married, which was put in place by the Supreme Court. And so she was asked why he changed his opinions on, or she wasn't even asked, actually. Karine Jean-Pierre asked, I wonder why Lindsey Graham has changed his opinion on abortions and marriage equality, to which Goldberg said, well, maybe he's getting married. All right, so let me back that up for a second. There have been a lot of rumors and innuendo by the left, especially online, and by some late-night comedy hosts, that Lindsey Graham is a closeted homosexual. Now, Lindsey Graham's personal life is none of our business. He's an avowed bachelor. He doesn't have a girlfriend to speak of or a wife. And so people want to speculate and whatever. Whether he is or is not is irrelevant, but it wasn't a nice joke. It was basically homophobic. Well, during the break, Goldberg got chewed out by her producers if what she says is correct, and there's no reason to doubt her accounting of it. She said she got talked to. And so she came back and she offered an apology, but then she was like, her apology was kind of BS. And she was like, well, where are we at? If this is how it is, and I have to apologize for these kind of jokes, I probably shouldn't do this show anymore. It's not the first time she threatened to quit the show. Now her co-hosts laughed it off, but she looked pretty miffed. And, it could be serious. She's been on the show for a long time. Maybe it is time for her to walk away, because here's the bottom line. If a conservative had said that about a liberal, do we have any doubt that that conservative would have been fired immediately, would have been taken off the show that day, would have not been allowed to come out to the next segment? But Goldberg again gets a pass. Like, she got a pass on the anti-Semitic comments. She served like a 1 or 2 week suspension. She gets a pass time and time again. And it's not the same pass that a lot of us believe conservatives would get. And that's what makes people worried and makes people angry. So, Whoopi, if you really are going to leave, all I could say is good riddance. Folks, thank you so much for joining us here today in Explain America. We really appreciate it. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Again, it really helps us out. We love each and every one of you. God bless you. Have a great night.